guys, this is Life with the Echoes, and you are welcome.
Hey guys, recently we were talking about the possibility of taking a trip, so we realized how much we miss our own country and how much a trip is needed. So we decided to share with you today some of the things we miss from our country.
Okay guys, so I'm going to start it off. So the first thing that I miss about my beautiful country, Grenada, is of course my family. You know, here I don't have that type of family network here. So that's something that I definitely miss. I am dreaming about going back home just to spend time with my parents, with my siblings, seeing my neighbors shouting out Larry, Kelisha. You know, it's just a different vibes here in comparison to being at home. I miss that.
I think it's the same over here too. I miss my family dearly, and I have, you know, as an African, we have a very large family. I have all my cousins, my brothers, and the list is long. And other than that, I actually miss everybody. I just need to be home and be able to greet random people on the street and my friends, and so many things that I miss from my country that I won't be able to say everything here.
So for us, so we can agree that one of the things that we both miss are family.
What is the next one?
You tell me the other thing.
Next one, mine is I like to eat. Food is one of the things I miss so much from my country. I don't know how to stress this enough. Back home we cook like our natural, our own dish that we cook from back home. I try my best here to replicate them, but they don't smell the same, they don't taste the same. Kind of close to that.
Yeah, I understand.
I miss a lot of that.
Okay, so what is your favorite? Okay, so what food would you love to have here, like the authentic food that you miss from your country?
So many, actually.
Just give us two, or
just two. Oh,
I don't know more. Like, what do you miss?
One of them is called ayimolu. I don't know. Ayimolu is like rice and beans.
Okay.
Rice and beans, but the way it's cooked back home, the smell, the taste, and everything is something that I haven't had here since I've been in the US.
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? I know last time you showed me that bread thing that you guys eat a lot in the streets of Togo. Like, do you miss that?
I miss that too.
Could you talk about it?
I miss that. One of the things I actually miss from Togo is the possibility to be on the street and street food.
Street food, right? So what are some of the good street foods that you miss?
So many. Ayimolo is one of them. Back home we can have ayimolo for breakfast. We can have ayimolo any time of the day. Don't get me wrong.
Guys, what they call breakfast. Some of the things that they eat that it says breakfast, that is lunch.
Yes. That's how we are. And any people you ask, like everybody.
Yeah, I realize that though. I realize that you guys eat heavy in the mornings.
We eat heavy in the morning, and you are good to go for the day.
Right.
Ayimolo is one of them, and then one of our sauce that we cook is called okra.
Okra.
I think everybody knows okra. You have a different way to cook it, but from back home, cook in a special way in the specific part. The taste is just different.
Right. Okay, and that bread thing, what is the name of it? I keep saying the bread thing.
It's just bread, and they have like different things you can ask for, or like you can put in. You can have just slice of avocado with eggs and other things. They cut some vegetable add to it, or you can have something we call petit foie. I don't know how you guys call it, like little green ball things.
Not sure.
I don't know what is petit pois in English.
Okay. Was it petit pois?
Petit pois, like round green things.
Okay.
Petit pois. You don't know that?
I'll probably have to see a picture of it.
Okay. You know what it is.
Okay. Right. So
and,
that's what else?
They have different sardine. You have sardine, sardine, right?
I know sardine,
We have sardine and sausage. Okay. Basically.
So all those things are possible to get into.
Yeah, possible, but you have a different choice, different things to choose from.
Okay.
Yeah. So you decide the one you like or the one you want for the day.
Okay.
Today you might want one, tomorrow you'll go for another one.
Okay.
You always have a choice.
Okay.
Hey, that's the things you like so much from Togo? Or?
No, I mean I've never had it, but you talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
So what about a typical breakfast? So like, what's something that you miss, like breakfast type of thing?
I wouldn't say much that I miss them, but we have porridge
Okay,
type of
we
things.
have
You
porridge
have
too.
tea, coffee, of course. You have those things,
Right.
But not everybody want to drink tea in the morning. Not everybody
Right.
they just want to have something heavier
Mm-hmm.
for the day and just
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so porridge, okay.
Yeah, the porridge, you can have the porridge with something similar to bakes that you guys have.
Oh, okay,
but
okay.
the bakes may be made in different ways or
Right,
different
okay.
variety of that, yeah.
Okay. All right, so anything else before I switch over to my side?
Oh, yeah, I actually have so many food. We have okra, I talk about okra, I talk
Right.
about ayimolu. Ayimolu is more of beans and rice, but then
Right.
there is a pepper that the way they make the pepper tastes
Good.
so good with some you can have all kind of meat on top of it, egg, how you call that, beef and
Okay.
fish, you name it, whatever you
can add
want,
it
you
to
can
it.
just add to it.
Right.
All that on the street
Okay,
food are the
good.
best. And we also have jute leaf. I don't know if anyone is familiar with jute leaf. We call it in our country ademe desi.
Okay.
The
I
people
know,
know-
I mean, well,
yeah.
because of you, I know
Yeah.
jute leaf.
Jute leaf is so delicious. I can eat that all day.
Yeah, I've
all
had it
day, all
before,
week, yeah.
and I've had it a lot, and I do like it, but it's kind of slimy, right?
Jute leaf slimy, okra slimy, but
Yeah.
that's what bring the taste.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you miss. I also agree with you. I miss food from home.
Okay.
As you said, there is that issue of being able to cook your authentic food being here, not being able to get the ingredients,
Yes.
and the ease of getting the ingredients is always a challenge. And so, of course, you cannot really replicate the food the way you want to. So for me, one of the foods that I miss is our national dish. It's called oil down. Listen to me. I am missing a good oil down.
Yeah.
Last time I had oil down was probably when I was in Barbados. I made it just before I came. And yeah, I miss oil down. It's a struggle getting good breadfruit. When you see the breadfruit here, like, listen to me, these bread, the breadfruit that they charge so much money for, nobody even looks at that when you're home in Grenada.
they're
Like,
small.
they're small, they're already tarted because of the trip and all of that. So it's always a struggle, but we do try our best, so we can replicate it. And so I do plan to probably make it sometime soon.
Okay.
But
Question though, sorry, before you go further, why do you call it oil down? Is it because like the oil drip down on the food or what?
And
Why do you call it oil down?
It does have that oily look when you look at it,
Okay.
and that's because it's cooked in coconut milk.
Okay.
It's cooked,
Interesting.
it's a one pot food, and probably sometime I will do a video on it. It
Okay.
requires a lot of prep time. The cooking
Alright.
part is easy, but it's the preparation that takes the time, because you have to cut up all of these different ingredients, prepare these ingredients to cook it. But once you pack your pot, you're good to go. You give it time and it cooks and so on.
We're gonna have another lesson on how to cook oil down.
Yes, so oil down, that's our national dish. I miss that.
Yeah.
I also miss a good roti. I don't like,
I like roti.
yes, like you can't find roti like that. There's
roti.
one Trinidadian person I know in this whole city and who makes roti to order. But honestly, I can't go to any restaurant and say I want to order a roti. I miss a good roti where I am. I can't find it. I can't get it readily. Let me say that. So I miss roti. I miss roast corn.
Okay.
Anybody who know me, I
We
love
have that
corn.
too. Yeah.
I miss those are the things, like I'm literally sitting here and I'm like, yes, I miss a good roast corn or boiled corn, but mostly roast corn. I miss being able to get coconut water fresh from the coconut and just drink
Yes.
it. I do not drink this coconut in the can. It does not taste good to me. I do not like it. I miss sugar cane juice. Just being able to walk the street and get fresh fruits and vegetables. And I guess that's the same for you too. Yeah, there's so many things I miss. Like pilau, one thing I can make that here is not, it's easier to replicate something like pilau. But, which is another rice dish that we make similar. If I have to say something that might be similar to it, it's kind of similar to jollof rice. Not the
Jollof, I know.
same, but
Yeah.
similar in
Close
that.
to that.
Yeah, it's close to jollof rice.
Question
So,
for you. You say you miss roast corn, right?
yes.
What do you generally eat the roast corn with?
Roast corn.
What do you eat roast corn with?
Roast corn by
You just
itself.
eat the corn by itself?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. We eat roast corn with different things. We have
I've seen
coconut.
that.
We have dry coconut that you eat with the roast corn. You have a peanut that you eat with roast corn. I don't know if you guys ever try it. Best taste ever.
Listen, I have seen that.
So many other things, yeah.
I have seen that in videos. You've told me that before. Yeah. I've never eaten roast corn with coconut. I don't know if you're from the Caribbean and you do that. Let me know, but I don't know. We don't do that. At least for as long as I remember, no, we don't. So roast corn with coconut, no, we just have roast corn by itself. And you said peanuts. Listen, something I realized, you guys eat peanuts with everything.
We eat peanuts. Healthy.
Peanuts with everything. Peanuts
with everything.
Well, a lot of things. Peanuts in okay, so if you're from the Caribbean, you know we eat farine, right?
Yeah.
So farine and milk. We would do farine and milk as a breakfast
that's
type
another
thing.
one.
They call it gari, right?
Gari is called gari.
Right. But then they put peanuts in there.
I'm gonna a little secret here. You call it Adidas when you have the gari, a little milk, or depending on what you use, milk, and then you add the peanut. It's called Adidas because of the 3 band on Adidas.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a little secret, okay? Really? So people can now use the milk, but add other things. If it's too hot, you add ice to add to that.
Yes. I've never heard. Oh, and, okay, I like that. Adidas. Okay, I feel you.
That's just a little secret.
Okay, so so for us, we don't add.
You don't do that.
No.
Okay, but you dip the gari in water, right?
Yeah, but we generally use milk with
Some people eat it dry. Gari
generally
dry
we
with the
don't.
Like
we tend to use it with milk. Something I also miss is Tanya log.
Tanya log.
Tanya log is a type of porridge that we make. Okay. You know Tanya.
Tanya, like a name Tanya?
Tanya, like similar to like yam or cassava. I think it might be a...
When you said Tanya, I thought you were talking about a person.
No, Tanya is probably manioc. Maybe manioc. What's manioc? Is manioc the same as...
Manioc is cassava.
It's cassava, okay, so no.
And the other one is called taro. I don't know if you're talking about taro.
Probably. Guys, I'm horrible. But yeah, it's from that family.
Okay.
So Tanya is what we call it.
What do you guys do with it?
So we grate it.
Okay.
And we basically like boil it like a porridge. So we grate it, we add different things to it, we sweeten it with milk and so on. You add all of your different, your good like spices, your bay leaf and those kinds of things. It's very similar to porridge.
Okay.
Right? You can add other things to the Tanya, not just that.
I don't know.
You can add different things to your log. Some people put a little bit of coconut milk in it, I believe, and so on. It's been a while. But yeah, Tanya log. Guys, correct me. Don't mash me up for the whole Tanya recipe, okay? I probably call my dad when I need to make Tanya log. I'll ask him. But yeah, so Tanya. And something else that just came to mind is sweet potato pudding.
Sweet potato pudding.
Yeah, so it's more like a dessert. You bake it. Yes, or some people call it pone. Depends on where you're from. So sweet potato pudding, I love it. My brother claims he is like the best sweet potato pudding maker. I think he thinks that he gets that from my grandmother. She was really good at making sweet potato pudding, and I think he thinks that he got that
Is it like
genes.
kind of like watering things, or it's something you...
It's baked.
It's baked, you say?
It's baked. So it's like you cut into it.
The pudding is supposed to be like...
Oh, you're talking about like rice pudding? Yeah, we call it pudding, but it's...
I'm learning a lot of stuff.
So it's actually firm. It's firm.
All right.
So
just like a cake or thing?
Right, similar to a cake, but not quite like a cake.
What do you guys call it pudding then?
I don't know.
All right, I'll leave it there.
I don't know. So yeah, those are some of the foods that I miss.
Yeah.
I miss from home. And then soups. Callaloo soup. Similar to like your jute. It's not really like jute leaf, but it's a green like spinach, kind of like spinach. Okay. Things like callaloo. We can't get that up here easily. Or what we call is actually the top, the leaves of dasheen. You know dasheen. You know it.
Flour
exactly.
we use most.
Right.
Dasheen, I think, is more so of a taro leaf.
Right, exactly. So we use the leaf. Yeah, so that's what we call callaloo. Yeah, so food. And it's a wrap for part 1. If you guys want to see part 2, leave a comment below. Until next time, God bless.